you answer. So.
All right.
Yeah, basically this piece is kind of different from what I've usually written. So I hope you guys like it. It's kind of speaking on where I'm at in my journey with God right now, with my relationship with Him. How many of y'all have been snatched by the Lord in the past year, in the past month, last week, today? Okay. So y'all are going to understand how I've been feeling. But I'm just going to go. Sometimes too much. Okay. This summer, I decided to make a collage on my wall full of sticky notes. I wanted to read the Bible and write down every time that God revealed Himself to me. So I started reading the Old Testament. I figured that this is where God's love affair with us all began, so why not start in the beginning? The first revelation that I remember actually wanting to write on a sticky note was that God is a consuming fire. I wasn't really quite sure what that meant, so I began praying that God would show me. I was unaware that I actually was praying for Him to show me His heart, and that He was going to strip every part of my heart that didn't burn for Him. I asked Him for His heart, and out of love, He gave me back mine. Because that is what good fathers do. They love their daughters. From the beginning, my heart had been especially molded to love Him, but the past experiences that I had with love blinded my eyes from seeing His reflection every time I looked in the mirror. Deafened my ears from hearing Him attempting to lullaby me to sleep through my tears. Numbed my body from feeling His loving embrace every time I just wanted to be held. I was a dead woman walking, a living, breathing corpse, burning alive from the inside out, with a broken heart full of offenses and insecurities because I expected that others' half-hearted attempts at love would leave me feeling full. To make matters worse, I didn't fully love myself either. Do you know what it feels like to burn alive? Allow your mind to run recklessly, torching every tent of sanity that you hold dear, and then you'll begin to understand what self-inflicted arson feels like. Negative thoughts striking matches against the home in your heart every time you hear your mind rioting against yourself. You're not special. In fact, there's something wrong with you. You're always so moody and depressed. God doesn't really love you. Actually, no one loves you. You'll always be lonely, and you'll always feel like this. You simply are not worth it. Want to add fuel to the fire? Hold a grudge like an anchor and see if it doesn't drown you. Tally up how many times someone has hurt your feelings and allow that pain to tuck you into bed and see if it doesn't rob you of your midnight dreams. Resent the very life that you live and see if it doesn't eat at your joy moment by moment. Hate yourself daily and see if it doesn't kill you slowly.
Oh, wow.
That is how you light a match to your soul. That is how you willingly allow yourself to burn alive. All too familiar to standing too close to the flames, I had burned time and time again by unqualified impersonators of love, by candles attempting to be bonfires, by bonfires attempting to be house fires, by strong light attempting to be love. But God had come to burn me in a way that I had never felt before. He told me that I am not defined by the furnace that I am placed in, but by the one who places me there.
Oh, wow.
Then I remembered what God had told me this summer. I am a consuming fire. I am a jealous father, and I am here to rekindle the fire in your heart for me. He didn't come to revive my old ashes, but to set fire to the faint beating in my chest. He came to refine me with the very flames that I was so accustomed to shielding myself from. And He is here now, still consuming all of me in His fiery embrace. My heart and mind are being molded into the shape of the Father. And although my heart may feel like it's burning, that's simply my body catching up to the refining of my spirit. No longer will I allow the weight of the hammer or the heat of the flames to cause myself to question the molds that God has set for me. I am literally being melted until I am liquefied, while also being set ablaze. And I may feel like I am burning alive, but really I am burning to death so that I may live.
Wow.
My old heart burned out a long time ago, but this new heart in me, my Father's heart, welcomes the fire. Because high temperature heat removes impurity, molding precedes maturity, and trial by fire creates unity with the Father. For what lies behind the heat and the flames? For what lies behind the heat and the flames? For what lies behind all of the heat and all of the flames? The glory of being His gold, pure gold.
Amen. Amen.